welcome to my first YouTube video. This has been like a long time coming, and I keep saying I read too much and way too many books to not talk about it. Like last year I read 320 books, and I can't keep talking to my mom about it because she doesn't read them. She doesn't read the books I'm reading, and she doesn't understand. So I thought, why not? I did start a TikTok, and I have been doing that for like a month, 2 months now, and I just thought, you know, I want to do something else. I want to do longer form, so why not bring it to Booktube? So thank you for being here. If you are, I love you. We're besties now. If you have made it this far, we are best friends. I thought I'll start with the newbie tag. So first question is, why did you start this channel? Honestly, I just answered it already, but again, I read a lot, and I just wanted a community where I can talk about it. Like, I already felt so much like energy and love so far from TikTok, and I just wanted to do more. I wanted to do longer form, because if you go on TikTok, 9 times out of 10 you don't want to sit there and watch that long of a video, but if you go to YouTube, you know what you're in for. So I thought, why not? And I have been stalking Booktube for a while now, and just watching everybody's videos, and just like, should I do it? Should I not? I love everybody's content, so I'm like, you know what? Why not, Jada? Why not try? So here I am. Next question is, what are some fun and unique things that I can bring to Booktube? Honestly, I don't know. Everybody's doing such a good job so far. Like, I'm just here. What I can bring is chaoticness. If you're in for my videos and you see me coming along, like, my videos are gonna be there we go. My videos are gonna be very chaotic, because I'm one with ADHD, and I have a lot of thoughts running through my mind at one time. Like, there's so many things going on at the same time, I can't control it. So what I bring is the chaoticness. If you want to hear me ramble, that's where I bring it. That's what I bring in, because one thing I'm gonna do, I'm gonna talk, run my mouth, and sometimes it's not gonna make sense until I do a wrap around and come back to the topic, because I can get lost. I can get real lost in my conversation and just keep going, and then I'll be like, oh, what did I start with? So what I'm gonna have to do is up my editing skills. What are you most excited about for this new channel? Honestly, I'm very excited just to be here, be able to get my thoughts out, talk about these books, and just be able to, you know, find a community here, because I have found a little community on TikTok, but I want a bigger one. I want to be a part of something like bigger. Like, I want somebody who can watch my videos and, you know, get out of their head a little bit. That is what I would love to do for at least one person, is they can watch my video and not think about like the stressors or the things that's like getting them down, and like my video can be an escape for just one person. If I can make that, that would just make my day. That I would love that. And on to the next question, which is, why do you love reading? And what I love the most about reading is it gives me a chance. When I first started reading again, which was like 2020, 2021, there was a lot of stuff going on in the world. Like, 2020 was just terrible for everybody. But I got into a really like dark headspace around that time, and it just was not good for me. And the book that was all over TikTok at the time was It Answered Us by Colleen Hoover, and I was like, you know what, why not? I have nothing else to do. Like, I literally had nothing else going on at the time, so I was like, why not? Let me just pick it up and see. So I picked up It Answered Us, and I just haven't put a book down since then. And that, I just loved it because it helped me. Like, it's crazy to say, but it definitely helped me with my like depression and anxiety and all of that, because it gave me a chance to be like, okay, you know what, Jada, your mind and all that stuff is going on, it's not working, so how about we step in somebody else's mind? And that's the best thing for me. I'm an advocate now. Like, if you're going through some stuff and like you just need a break, you need a time out from real life, I like pick up a book, read a book. Like, books are therapy. I know some people are like, oh, you're reading romance. Could never. But what those little silly romances do, are they bring people from the brink of despair, basically. They help so many people. So before you judge somebody for reading romance, you know, think about why they're reading it. Think about what this book could be doing for them. Okay? You never know. What book or book series got you into reading? This is why I should have read all the questions first so I can know how to plan my answers. But like I said, It Is With Us by Colleen Hoover book. That book got me into reading, and that book, I devoured it. I know people have their feelings about Colleen Hoover, but she was the one I owe my, my love for books again to. Like, I was a reader and like when I was younger, and then I stopped. I haven't picked up a book. I didn't pick up a book for a long time. But when I found It Ends With Us by Colleen Hoover, and then I just read a bunch of her books, and I was just like, oh my god, these stories and stories like that, and I just kept going after that. I'm just like, this is amazing. Like, what haven't I been doing? Would you ask your favorite booktubers? I think I would ask, like, how do you maintain this? Because again, the ADHD gonna eat me up every time. So like, how do you maintain doing the videos? Like, do you do more than one a day? Do you have like a certain, recording day, or do you just like record whenever and what? And then also the recording in public thing, because my anxiety, oh my goodness, that really stresses me out. But I want to, like, take y'all to the bookstore with me. But how do y'all get over that first huddle of like the anxiety of recording in public? Because that's what's gonna eat me up. Next question is, what challenges do you think starting a booktube channel will be the hardest to overcome? I think staying on top of it, because already with TikTok I can do, they're shorter videos, so I do a few a day, and I just save them for like, my drafts and stuff, and then I pick a day, I'll do it. But with the YouTubes, I know you have to plan those out. You have to, it's a lot of content that you have to do and have to create. And I just don't know if I'll be able to, like, think of new ideas and or just maintain it and keep it up and keep it fresh and keep it cute. I don't know. So I think that's the hardest thing. Just, keeping up with it and finding something that's like, that people want to watch. That's the big thing, man. Again, I should have read this. I should have read this before. But I started reading at the end of 2020. Almost like the beginning of 2021. Where do you read? In a car? I'm reading at stoplights. I read wherever. But my favorite thing is this little reading corner right here that I have. And then I love a good car read. In a car, like when it's raining or something, vibes are vibey. What books do you like to read? Romance through and through. I'm a romance girly. Any romance, basically. One romance category I have not gotten into yet, and I don't know if I ever will, or when I will, it's like that fantasy romance. But all other romance, basically, if it's romance, I'm reading. I don't know when or how to step into my fantasy romance era. That's a whole nother thing. But yeah, I don't know. And that is basically the end of our newbie tag. If you stayed this long, welcome, and I am happy you're here. Hopefully you subscribe and you become a part of, my family, because if you subscribe, we're besties. We're like this. We're twin them. Okay? We go together real bad for this journey. I'm excited to see how this goes and how I maintain this. And I'm excited. Again, the videos will be chaotic. We'll see a lot of me just not knowing what the heck is going on. But thank you for being here with me, and I love you. Bye.